Good morning, students. Our subject name is Object Oriented Programming. Here, here I am sharing our syllabus. Once you can verify this one, then in this academic year 2021, our subject name is Object Oriented Programming. Subject code is U18 OE 303A, third semester B Tech. Okay, our textbooks is Java, the complete reference, and programming with Java. Here we have total 14 weeks programming. In that week 1, I would like to cover programming paradigms, basic concepts of object oriented programming, benefits and applications. In week 2, Java language features, structures, Java tokens, JVM, constants, variables, data types, scope of variable and typecasting. In week 3, operators and expression, branching and looping statements, and arrays. Week 4, classes and objects. In week 5, I would like to cover garbage collection, static members, nested and inner classes, command line arguments, wrapper classes. In week 6, inheritance. In week 7, multiple inheritance, hierarchical inheritance, this and super keyword. We have mid one exams on 27th 9 2021 to 5th 10 2021. In Unit 3, I would like to cover polymorphism, Week 8. Week 9, I would like to cover interfaces. Week 10, packages. Week 11, exception handling. And week 2, in that exception handling, we have throws and finally keywords. Week 13, string handling and functions. Week 14, using IO basics. And week 15, we have laboratory examinations, including end semester practical examination. Then we have table of specification for MSc 1, MSc 2, and end semester. For MSc 1, you will get the questions on remember level 13 percentage, understanding level 47 percentage, apply level 13 percentage, analysis level 27 percentage, evaluate level and create level we haven't. In MSc 2, remember level you will get 7 percentage, understanding level 40 percentage, apply level 27 percentage, analysis level 13 percentage, evaluate level 13 percentage. There is no create. For end semester, remember level 8 percentage, understanding level 22 percentage, apply level 40 percentage, analysis level 20 percentage, evaluate level 10 percentage. Then I would like to give some small introduction about our object oriented programming. Then object oriented programming is a programming style which is associated with concepts of classes, objects, and various other concepts like data abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Okay, then what is a class? Class is a blueprint of object which defines properties and member functions. Example, vehicle is a class. Then vehicle properties are vehicle color, vehicle name, and vehicle number. And what are the methods of vehicle? Then methods of vehicle is start, move, stop. Then here you can see the members we can call the variables. These are the members location reserved for storing values, size of memory reserved depending on data type. Then methods means we have the functionalities. then whatever the functionality is performed by the particular class or person or object. Then I would like to take some real time examples of classes and objects. You can see here, object is instance of a class. I would like to tell one example. If you are taking orange, banana, apples, those are objects of fruits class. Then second one is chairs, tables, sofas, objects of furniture class. In similar way, then car, lorry, those are objects of vehicle class. Then we have four object oriented features. First one is data abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, and polymorphism. Data abstraction means representing the essential features or highlighting the essential information and hiding the internal information. Means we are showing only important details, we are representing only important details, and we are hiding the entire implementation. Then second one is encapsulation. Encapsulation means binding the data or process of binding the data members and member functions. The good example of encapsulation is Java class. For example, here vehicle is in a class. Then outside looking, we are seeing only one vehicle. Okay. Then scooter or car, whatever. Then internal things, it will be binded. Then encapsulation means binding the data. Another one good example is book binding. Then third one is inheritance. Inheritance. Inheritance means the derived class inherited by parent class. One class is allowed to inherit the features of another class. Good example is the child class is inherited by parent class. Then if I am a child class, then I have some properties and I have some methods. My properties are my name, my ID, and my surname. Then my surname given by my father. Then inheritance. The derived class is inherited by parent class. The fourth one is polymorphism. Poly means many, morphism means forms, many forms. The good example of polymorphism is method overloading and overriding. The method overloading means the single action in different ways. Here, good example is some function. Some function there is no arguments. Some function with two arguments. Some function with a float argument. Some function with double arguments and two arguments. Here, this function will be perform sum of two numbers. This function can perform sum of two numbers of double type. Here, integer type. Then characteristics of object-oriented programming. Then improvement over the POP compared to procedure-oriented programming. This object-oriented programming, we have many features and more secure. Then data abstraction introduced in object-oriented programming. Then what are the language of object-oriented programming? We have C++ is belongs to object-oriented programming, Java, C hash, and Smalltalk. Now in this semester 3, EC2, we all are learning object-oriented programming through Java. Thank you, students.